is up, you guys? Welcome back to Kenny Tarot YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome, and please do us the honor and favor by joining the family by hitting that subscribe button because it's free to do. But happy new year, you guys. We made it to 2022. But although this is a new year, the plan has not changed. That's right, it's money. It's career time as usual. You already know my slogan is money over love. Now, this doesn't mean that love isn't important. It's just that I feel that money and career should be prioritized before attaining love. That's all. But this reading that we're going to do is going to see what's happening within your career within the next 3 months. When I'm recording this video, it's within the first quarter of the new year. However, you can watch this at any time and it'll still be relevant because this is timeless. So we just get straight to the point. These readings are going to be very straight to the point. Hopefully it's something that you are already aiming and wanting to happen in your career. And if not, hopefully it's something that is at least showing you it's leading to the point of where you want to be in your career. So it's, when it comes to career, it's something I'm very excited to talk about. It's one of my favorite readings to do. I actually do, this contrary to popular belief, I actually do love doing love readings. However, this is not going to be a channel in which that's all the type of readings that we do. So with that being said, you guys, please choose from these piles. We have pile number 1 with the clear quartz. We have pile number 2 with the citrine, pile number 3 with the carnelian, and also pile number 4 with the black tourmaline stone. So with that being said, you guys, please choose from these piles and with your intuition and not your eyes, and I will catch you at your reading. What is up, pile number 1? This is for those with the clear quartz crystal. We're about to find out what's happening in your career within the next 3 months. Okay, the cards that they gave us are 6 of Swords in reverse. Focus, please. We also have Princess of Cups. This is also the Page of Cups. We also have Judgment. Major things. That's divine intervention. We have number 13, release. This is also the Death card. Major transformation happening here. We also have gratitude. We love that. We also have love. We have community in reverse. We have the Seer. And this card that we'll get into later. Pile number 1. I'm almost certain that what I'm about to tell you is not something that you probably was looking forward to hearing. But it needs to be said. So I do feel like in this group, there's a feeling that, nothing's happening or I feel stuck. I'm doing everything that I can in order to push forward, but it seems like everything is just in my past blocking that progression. And I have to say, it's actually for your own good why that path is being blocked to you. This is a group in which you're coming to terms within the next 3 months what it is that you actually should be doing. I think it's something that you already know you should be doing. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is like a hobby of yours, or maybe just a passion of yours, but you never necessarily thought it would be something that you should do as a career. I also feel like this is the group in which a lot of you guys are definitely being pressured to pursue a specific career that doesn't necessarily resonate with you on a soul level, and also your heart is not in it as much as you would like it to be. And this is one of those cases where you can't force things. If something doesn't fit, then it doesn't fit. And I feel like it's a hard truth sometimes to come to terms with, but it's necessary for not only your own happiness, but for your own pockets. Okay? So overall, what's happening is it's like there's a huge change, but once this change comes, and I feel like this change is going to be basically you finally realizing that this is what I want to do, and also committing to that. Once you actually make that type of stance, whether it's in your mind or just a statement or something that you do that's considered to be a statement, we're never going back. That's what Spirit's saying, and that's for the best, because the path ahead is something where you're going to be the most happiest, and it starts now. Let's begin. We have these Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is tough times. This is trying to really get out of a situation, but nothing's working. Like, this could be a group in which, maybe financial issues are also playing a part into making you choose a specific career. But what Spirit is saying, and please do not take what they're doing as punishment or them trying to teach you a lesson. It's really them wanting you to do something that's the best for you. They just want the best for you. And so sometimes what happens is that there's going to be divine intervention in what's happening here, because you're purposely being blocked from certain paths because they kind of want you to focus on this one path. And this one path, it's going to be something that I feel a lot of you guys already know. A lot of you guys have already been doing, or in some extent, it's already been in your mind. But for some reason, you disregarded it or you ignored it. They also show me like the Four of Cups. So this is the time for you. For a lot of you guys, this is a new beginning. This should be considered a new beginning. But yeah, the Six of Swords is pretty much just stuck, feeling stuck. But things are supposed to get better, but they're not. And the reason why you feel that way is because the path that you're trying to take isn't necessarily the best for you. It's like there's something else that you could be using your talents in. There's something else that you could be utilizing your time better in. And that's really what the universe is trying to make you realize. Also, I feel like this is a group in which maybe you've applied to a lot of jobs and all you receive is rejection letters. And this is an example of how the universe protects you. They're not punishing you. This is protection. Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups is indicating a new project, a new endeavor. This is new. This is an idea that some of you guys had since you were a child. This is a idea that definitely makes your heart sing. They're saying, and they're using the term project instead of like a job. So that leads me to believe that a lot of you guys, this is going to be maybe entrepreneurship for some of you guys, or just something in which it's not necessarily the most traditional. Like, I don't really see you at the end of the day as an employee of someone else or another company. I don't necessarily see that. You know what I mean? At least in the long run. But definitely, it's something new. It's an idea that could have at least been birthed within your mind as a child. I'm getting like it's definitely like younger years, or like maybe years and years before you had this in your mind and you had this idea, or you maybe even just thought like, yo, what if this happened, or what if, and Spirit's totally saying like, yo, that's not a coincidence. It could actually happen. We have the Judgment card here. If I can pick it up. We have the Judgment card. This path for you it's I'm not gonna say it's a lonely road, but it's definitely a path that not many people take. So for a lot of you guys, it may feel like a risk. It may feel like the showing me the full card image. So definitely, some of you guys are going to take this leap of faith. But I have to also say this: it seems like this career the universe has their hands in making sure that this is a success. So that leads me to believe that it has a lot to do with people, and whether it's uniting people or making people feel better or healing, something of that nature. It's definitely going to affect people in the most positive way, which is why the universe is stepping in. The universe had to step in order for you to, in order for you to, it almost feels like for a lot of you guys, like, for example, like, I want to be an actress, which it could be plausible, because I do feel like somehow, actors sometimes they become actors / humanitarians or whatever the case may be. But let's just say you just wanted to be a famous actress, and you haven't been booking roles or anything, no auditions, and all of a sudden you get inspired to revisit an idea, revisit a previous passion that you had, and that wouldn't be a mistake. The universe is completely invested in this, so they're not going to allow you to fail. It's not to say that this is going to happen overnight, because I feel like whatever this is, it's a big dream, it's a big wish that for some reason you chose to kind of put on the back burner, it feels. But the spirit is completely invested in this. They are backing you 100%. And it's now time for you to follow suit. The Judgment card also is talking about answering the call, meaning you're being guided to this path, and it's now time for you to get into formation like Beyonce. The next card that we have is number 13, release. This is the Death card. So you're not gonna focus for me? Okay, there you go. The Death card, man, I love the Death card, I really do. This is Scorpionic energy. You really want stability. It's financial stability that you really thrive or you really strive for, and this is what you should be striving for. And Spirit is almost saying, the way that you're going to become financially stable is through this path. Like truly financial stable, to where you don't even have to worry. Like you go into Rodeo Drive, get it. I don't know what store is popular, like Louis Vuitton or Chanel. You go into the store and you ball out, and without even having to look at your bank account. That type of stability is what I'm referring to. That was the most superficial and the most materialistic stability, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, this is change that is, once you're on this path, you're never going back. And this is exactly what you should be doing. You're going to be, if you haven't felt it yet, you're going to feel enlightened. You're going to get inspired to continue on this path. I almost feel like this is also going to be a path that maybe a lot of people are going to be like, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Why are you doing this? But like I said, your path it may feel like a lonely road, but I get the sense that you're going to be sent people as well who are going to assist you. But they're really also admiring, Spirit is also commending you on your strength, or at least the strength that you will have on this path. This is really going to change you as well as a person, and it's deeper than just a career and money when it comes to this particular path. We have gratitude. I really feel like what you've been experiencing as far as blockages and feeling stuck, your perspective about that is going to change. And I think you're going to genuinely feel grateful for those things to happen, because the path that you're taking, it's going to be, even before you reach the pinnacle of success in this path, it's still going to be something that you're going to enjoy and be grateful for, because the journey is going to be already more fulfilling than any other job that you've had. And gratitude is I would say there's love as the primary energy of the universe, and then gratitude is another energy that you should embody, especially when it comes to manifesting your dreams. Speaking of the other energy, we have love. So yeah, I would say these two energies for sure are the top energies that the universe revels in, and really hopes that you and everyone else can embody. But love is referring to what you're going to have to go by. It's not about money when you come to choosing your career. It's not about what your parents or what your family are suggesting you to do. It's about, what do you desire? What will make you happy? What is something that you would actually love doing? What would you actually love to wake up to doing? You know what I mean? That's what it's about. And if what you're currently aiming towards you can't answer those questions, like it doesn't apply. Like if you're currently aiming for something else that maybe has a lot of money, but you don't feel excited or passionate about it, you just want that check. But this path right here is, universe is saying, or the spirit is saying, this is a path that will allow you to have both the money, but also the happiness and the fulfillment that's going to keep you whole. We have community in reverse. I have to say, your career is going to there's a big emphasis on not only love, but bringing people together and helping people. There's a big emphasis on that. For a lot of you guys, it does have to do with like, let's just say, because I kind of see you guys becoming a little bit more popular than you are now, and that's going to bring. I see a lot of people coming together. I'd say a lot of people listening to you and hearing what you have to say, or at least following you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Once again, they're saying that this is a dream of yours. Like, for example, your dream could have been, I want to be famous, or I want to, lead a huge company. But you maybe never knew how that was going to happen, and now Spirit is trying to show you what that is. And if not, they're definitely going to inspire you to give you some direct, a direct or specific way of doing that and achieving that within this next 3 months. But it's a heavy emphasis on community and people, bringing people together, camaraderie, happiness, healing. There's a big emphasis on that. And they're almost saying that currently the career path that you're on it's not about that, when it should be about that. Yeah, they keep saying, I feel like a lot of you guys, this is like a childhood dream or dream. And maybe it wasn't this specific, but maybe it was just like, once again, I want to be famous, or I want to be popular, or I want to make a lot of money. Maybe it was just that. But Spirit is really going to show you how the path for you that's going to really do it for you, We also have the seer. Baby, follow your intuition. You already know what this is about. And you're supposed to be following this path. Also for this group, I didn't want to say it, but there could be members of the family here, and by members of the family, I mean people who are psychics, intuitives, healers, light workers. You already know the deal. And for damn sure, you already know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. Like, let's stop playing these games. Yeah. Once you actually attain this, or actually, what the card said, once you actually follow your intuition and actually go on this path, you're going to be laser focused. And I almost feel like you guys are going to be, there's nothing that's going to stop you once you actually commit to this path. Nothing can stop you. And the universe is also going to make sure that you're a success. This is guaranteed success. They're showing me also the Ace of Swords and also the King of Swords. So whether you're a male, female, or non-binary, it's indicating that the King of Swords is also like the perfect businessman. Besides the King of Pentacles, the perfect businessman. So this is very business oriented, very like I run my own very focused, very business oriented. And that's moneymaker too. So there is a heavy emphasis on making money, which is probably what you want to hear. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially if you guys are part of the family, like psychics and healers and light workers. They're definitely going to be an example of how two can coincide with each other, like two can coexist. Because for some reason, people have it in their mind to where people of this work or this line of work shouldn't want to attain a lot of money. And I feel like you're like me, and you don't really subscribe to that. You're like, yeah, I can do this and also, live it up. And you're absolutely right. This is a huge dream. They keep showing the star card image. Huge dream, huge wish that the universe is going to make sure comes true. And I feel like it starts now. It starts now. The last card that we have is Kite, vacation. Yeah, what's happening now for you guys? You guys may feel like nothing's happening. You guys may feel like no movement is happening. This is actually the calm before the storm. But the storm is going to be a good thing. You know what I mean? Because especially when we transition and we go through stages in life, there is sometimes a break period before the next chapter begins. And that's exactly what you're going through now as you watch this video. There's this transitional period, but this is not going to last. Huge movement is going to be happening. And it's going to be by way of you finally committing to this. And then that's where it starts from. Yeah. So pile number one, I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that it resonated. And hopefully it's something that you wanted to hear. But other than that, Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But other than that, I will catch you guys next time. Bye. What is up, pile number two? This is for those that picked the citrine stone. We're about to find out what's happening in career within the next 3 months. The cards that they gave us are the Four of Cups in reverse. We also have the Three of Wands in reverse. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have number 16, Rebuild. This is also the Tower card. Nurture yourself. We have True. We have Attachment in reverse. We have the Siren. And this card that we'll get into later. Pile number 2, I am very certain that a lot of people who pick this pile are going to hate me. But hey, I have to tell it like it is. I'm obligated to say exactly what they want me to say. But the reason being is because I feel like what's happening is either something that you already know that you should be doing, something that you already know that the path that you should be taking. I feel like this is not something that I'm going to be. Nothing I'm going to be saying. I feel like it's new, or at least something that you never thought of yet. I also feel that they're showing me like, it's like, okay, like a door is locked, right? A door is locked and you keep barging in that door, but that door is not moving. Like, it's like that door on the other side is bolted, got like 10 locks on it, and it's because that door is not meant for you to go through, because there's another door that will easily open for you, if that makes sense. Okay, let's begin. The cards that they gave us, the first card is the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups in reverse is a good thing, because that lets me know that something that you once put off, it may be ignored or disregarded or didn't see as an opportunity, you're finally grabbing that cup. And it has to do with a job, or it has to do with like your either a specific job or a specific field of a job. But I'm getting more so it's your craft and your talent. Excuse me, sorry. Your talent, there's a talent of yours, something that you know you're good at, that you've maybe only done on the side or just as a passion project. And Spirit's like, no, this is what you're supposed to be pursuing full time. So within this next 3 months, you're definitely going to come to that realization. I almost feel like a lot of you guys are going to be finally taking the steps towards that. But this step alone is the biggest step, because what I also see with you guys, there is somewhat of a stubbornness, which is common in human natures, because that's what we do all the times. But I almost feel like you guys were hell-bent on a specific path, a specific career path, but it didn't necessarily align to your natural talent. Like what you did, you may have studied for it, you may have went to school for it, but it's not necessarily something that you're naturally good at. It's something that you maybe learn to be good at, if that makes sense, right? And because of that, maybe the time that you put it in, the time that you invested in, maybe all the schooling that you did, you're like, no, I absolutely have to succeed in this path. And Spirit's like, no, those talents and those skills and everything that you learned can still be applied to something else that you actually love to do. And that's really what they want you to realize. So within this next 3 months, it's going to be eye-opening. And I have to tell you this, a lot of you are not going to be happy with the change that they want you to make. And it's not because of the specific change, but it's more so that y'all feel like what y'all did, or what y'all already worked on, will be like a waste, when Spirit's like, no, it won't. Because you can still use those skills and everything that you learned to this. For example, I once wanted to be a pharmacist. And I literally went to school for that. I had all my credits and all whatnot. And I got to a point where I'm like, you know what? I actually work with pharmacists. I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy. However, what I learned is that I learned how to be nurturing. I know how to care for people, and actually care for human. The human experience is what I really cherish from that particular field. And that's something that I can apply to my career in this spiritual endeavor. So this next 3 months is going to be about changing your perspective. And because of that, you're going to feel guided to go on that career path, or maybe use those talents that you maybe have either forgotten about or just didn't necessarily took seriously enough, and actually apply it to a legit career. We also have the Three of Wands. For you guys, it's like, this is in reverse. This is, you guys are manifestors for sure. But at the same time, you guys have been wondering, like, why isn't it manifest? I'm getting like, maybe the way that you manifest is like, which I don't see nothing wrong with how you're manifesting. But maybe some of you guys are like, oh, well, I want to be famous, or I want to be rich, things like that, which is perfectly fine. But you guys may be a little bit more specific in how you want to go about it. So maybe your manifestation, like, I want to be a famous doctor, or something like that. I want to be the most richest doctor, something like that. When Spirit's like, doctor, it's not for you. We can still get you to becoming the most richest person, but doctor is not what we set. It's not what we agreed upon before you incarnated. That's what they're saying with you. So a lot of you guys have been wondering, like, where is it? Why isn't it happening? And that's it. It's just, we just need a little bit of adjustment so we can actually be on the path, and then your ships will start to come through. I'm getting popularity though with this group. Fame or popularity, or some type of recognition, some type of public recognition with this group. And if that's not necessarily your goal, that's going to be a byproduct. We also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is loss of focus, loss of clarity. This is also just confusion. I just feel like you guys know what you want as the end result in your life, and you maybe had an idea of how to achieve that, but Spirit is more like, yo, there's a different and more easier path. And by easier, they mean something that actually resonates with you and that will actually give you fulfillment. It's not to say that the other paths wouldn't have given you that, but they also want you to be happy in the end. So I do feel like within this next 3 months, it's going to be like a moment, an epiphany, a moment of clarity. It's going to be straight from above by source. And it's really going to give you the idea, like an aha moment, like, yo, now I get it. Now I know. And I see you guys actually grabbing that opportunity and actually committing to it, which is what I'm really happy about. And they're really happy about. I gotta say this over. They're also showing me the King of Wands, so I do feel like some of you guys, there's entrepreneurship in here. If that's something that you resonate with, then cool. If not, you can just leave it. But I am feeling entrepreneurship for a lot of you guys here. We have number 16. This is Rebuild. This is also the Tower card. Tower card, a lot of people are scared of it. I used to be. But this is one of those cases in which you need to welcome change. And maybe a lot of you guys are very stubborn and you're not open to change. This is one of those cases where this is divine intervention as well. So the universe is all up, is orchestrating this career path for you. But it almost feels like for example, a lot of you guys could be at jobs that you are currently working at that you don't love, that has nothing to do with your passion, but you just work there because of the money. Sometimes what would happen is that the universe will take that away so that you have no other excuse but to follow the path that you're meant to take. So a lot of times the Tower card could be a little bit intense, but this is why they want you to really look at this in a different perspective, different way, and see that this is an opportunity to, like the card says, rebuild. But this time rebuild on a foundation that is based off your desires and your love and what you actually feel passionate about. Yeah, you see they have this individual on this card has her hand over her heart. this is, to me, in your case, indicating that this is exactly what you need to do, is really follow your heart. Maybe with the career that you were leading towards, the foundation was built maybe based off money or maybe based off other people's expectations of you, but it's not you, is what they're saying. It's not truly who you are. Like, I see some of you guys are seeing this as well as, I'm going to start from scratch. Why is that a problem? At least now you know that when you do start from scratch, there's something waiting for you on the end. You may not see it now, but the point is, this is kind of already ordained for you, and I almost feel like it's almost like a promise that they're saying to you. It's like, yo, if you actually commit to this, we promise you this is going to be the success that you've been wanting to achieve. And once again, if you guys have been, maybe spent a lot of years in schooling for that specific career, those skills and those, things that you've learned can still be applied to this new path. So it's not a waste of time as well. It was never a waste of time. The path that you like, your journey was definitely meant to be like this. It wasn't a mistake. We have nurture yourself. This card only comes out when people are too hard on themselves, especially when it comes to expectations. Too much pressure on yourself. Yeah, it's common. It's something that a lot of ambitious people like yourself commonly go through. But they keep saying like you guys are seeing yourself as failures when that's not the case. And maybe a lot of you guys won't ever get to that realization until you actually see it happening in the 3D, your success. But you need to take it a little bit easy on yourself as far as how you view yourself. They're also telling me you need to be proud of how far you've come. And also your strength as well. So I do feel like a lot of you guys will be embarking on this new path that the universe is trying to bring to your attention. And within that journey, it's an important reminder for you guys to not necessarily focus on, that previous path or just how long it's taking you to get to a certain point. But just remember, I'm actually happy. I'm actually doing what I love. And success will come. And that I've come a long way, and I should be proud of all the achievements that I've done. And now it's time for my next chapter. We have true. Yeah, this next 3 months, you're going to realize who exactly you really are, not only on a soul level. This is definitely you being aligned to yourself, your higher self. I keep getting, this is something that's already been ordained for you prior to you incarnating, and this is really activation time. Time for you to now get with the program, as they're saying. This is really who you're supposed to be. Like I said, that last pass, they're saying that's not necessarily who you are, even though those skills and those attributes that you've gained from that are something that you will be using on this next path. But that career goal that you've been trying so hard to follow through with isn't exactly who you are. We have attachment in reverse. I see a lot of you guys finally letting go of that one path. And it's hard for you guys to do so. It's hard. But it's because I feel like a lot of you guys have already dedicated so much time and energy into that. And like Spirit is trying to say, it wasn't all for naught. This was actually leading you up to this path. You just didn't know it. So I see a lot of you guys removing the attachment from that specific career goal that you were maybe working on prior to this, and now moving on to something that actually is true to who you are and true to your passions and love. We have the siren. And the card says, a temptation may lead you astray. Baby, if that's not, as clear as can be, I don't know what is. Yeah, I think that path that you wanted to take, you are definitely, like I said, it's going to be tough for you to remove yourself from that, but it needs to be done. And Spirit's almost like, who cares what everyone else has to say, because it's not their life. It's not their dreams. It's not their goals. You know what I mean? Or actually, it is their dreams and goals, and they have somehow embedded that within you. But what I mean is that you have your own path to take. And they're also saying, don't allow, like, for example, issues with money, don't allow that to really make you make like a decision or a hasty decision that has nothing to do with your passions. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I need to pay these bills. Now let me just get this job for McDonald's. It's no disrespect to anyone working at McDonald's, but you know what I mean? I don't see this as McDonald's job. Just saying, like, maybe like one of the CEOs or something like that. But what I mean, you guys know what I mean. Like, don't be tempted to get any type of job just so that you can, pay this bill. Don't do that, because that's not what Spirit is really like focused on. Making sure that you are happy every step of the way on this path. Now, of course, there are going to be some obstacles, but overall, you're still going to be content that you are still following what your heart wants, what your soul wants. The last card that we have is, we have yoke. It says, feeling tied down or frustrated. It's like that path is limiting to you. Like, your potential is this big, like I can't contain it. But the path that you're taking is like only this part of your potential. You know what I mean? And that's what Spirit's making me feel like. There's something bigger, something greater in store for you. You just have to realize it. And that's what's going to happen within this next 3 months. I see you guys actually getting a specific idea or concept that has a lot to do with your craft and your talent. And you're going to love it and be passionate about it. And it's going to be a specific way to go about it that is going to make you very successful, but at the same time make you very fulfilled. Because this other path, I see money, but I also see emptiness. Like, there's a void within you still. And that's what Spirit is trying to prevent. So pile number 2, I hope that was understandable. I hope it resonated, and I hope it's something that you could be a little bit more open to accepting. So with that being said, I'm going to end the reading right there. Happy New Year. And your new year is going to be a lot of transformative things happening, a lot of changes, but for the best. If you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But other than that, I will catch you next time. What is up, pile number 3? This is for those who picked the Carnelian Stone, about to find out what's happening in career within the next 3 months. The cards that they gave us is such a great card. The Chariot card. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We also have the Two of Cups in reverse, but this is not actually well, we'll explain it later. But we got the Two of Cups in reverse. We also have the Hierophant. Pile number 3, I'm getting scared, but in a great way. We also have number 8, control. This is the strength card. I don't know what y'all doing, but we have the prosperity card. I'm getting chills already. We have change. We have all tied up in reverse, which is beautiful. We also have the spirit. And this card that we'll get into later. Problem number 3, I'm kind of speechless, but I'm speechless because I'm almost in awe, and I'm almost like, I'm so excited for you. So excited for you. This is already going to be the best pile of the reading. I'm pretty sure of it. The reason being is because there's a huge wish fulfillment happening within the next 3 months for you. This is referring to, I don't know what you're doing as a career particularly, but it's about to change. It's about to level up. And by way it's leveling up is because, and this is something that you already know it's happening. You've just been waiting for it to happen. And it wasn't because they were trying to, universe was trying to teach you a lesson of patience. No, it wasn't because of that. It's because there's a lot of moving parts, and the timing wasn't right at the time, but it is now. What's happening is that this is definitely if you're working now currently, promotion, absolutely promotion, but it's going to be a type of promotion that is like a leadership role. For others of you guys, there could be a entrepreneurship. This is a flood of new clients that is really going to staple you within your field as one of the best, one of the most successful. So that could be either one of, you guys could fit in either one pile, but whatever it is, whatever you're currently doing, what current career that you're currently on the path to, we're finally moving forward. And like I said, I feel like a lot of you guys have been waiting for this to happen, and you guys have been incredibly patient. And I think a lot of you guys haven't even understood why. Maybe a lot of you guys have some type of, maybe you guys are spiritual and you guys know that sometimes things just have to happen when they're supposed to happen. You know what I mean? But it wasn't easy. You being patient wasn't easy, is what they're also showing me. But at the same time, you're going to be rewarded. You knew this reward was worth waiting for. I see a bigger check for a lot of you guys who are in employee, like you guys are within a traditional type of job. I see a huge, bigger check. I also feel like you're going to be revered by a lot of people. People are going to look at you as the leader, or it's almost as if maybe there's other people doing what you're doing, and maybe there's other people who's filled this position before you, but you're going to be known as the best at it. This is an honor. Let's read. We have the Chariot card. Yeah. Here it is. This is... It's going to feel liberating. This is like, finally, it's time. And you're going to feel it. I think you already know it's coming. Yeah, it's not been the easiest journey for you, for sure. But you overcame those hurdles. And I think one of the hurdles could have been patience. But yeah, this is immediate. This is imminent. Like the energy is already current, so I feel like this is something that's happening quite soon. I almost feel like for some of you guys could be like, well, I'm not even in a position to where this even sounds plausible. That's going to happen soon. This is like miraculous for some of you guys as well. Like some of you guys are not going to believe what's happening, but others of you guys already know that this is happening. But it's so huge to the point where it's like, is this even real life? Am I dreaming? It's a huge, huge wish coming through, finally coming through. and it's being led and heralded by spirits. Spirit is going to ensure that you get to your destination. And you're going to be so damn happy. Now we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Now, what they're showing me for this one, this is not necessarily, I mean, Two of Cups is usually associated with romantic love, but this is love, but in the sense that I feel like some of you guys, it's been a tough road. They're also showing me 10 of Wands, which indicates it's been, like some of you guys almost felt like giving up at one point. And because of that, a lot of you guys have even fallen out of love of this particular path or career. What they're also showing me is the Two of Cups upright. You guys are going to fall in love, back in love in what you're doing. It's like, yeah, you must have stumbled and you must have, there was an obstacle on the path that maybe took a longer to overcome, but you overcame it. You are going to be returning back to your roots when it comes to your actual love for what you do. You're going to be reignited with more passion, and maybe you seeing yourself succeed is going to do just that, or maybe this position is going to do just that, or maybe people recognizing your talents and your efforts are finally going to give you that fire, that push that you need. There's going to be something that really ignites this, and it's really going to set you I see you guys just zooming towards success, the success that you have envisioned for yourself. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, I feel like some of you guys are just, it's a traditional type of employment, and I see a huge, bigger position, one position in which it's leadership. This is a Hierophant. It's leadership. You want to be the leader, and you're gonna get that. The Hierophant is also like people who, have followers, or people who have a big following, people who revere you as what you're doing and what you're saying is the truth, or is the example, is the model. You're gonna get this. But you know why you're gonna get it? Because of your sheer power, your sheer strength, your sheer desire of wanting this. And Spirit is almost like, well, you're gonna get it. You want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. Number 8, control. This is the strength card. Feeling very empowered. I'm also getting like Emperor energy as well. Once again, I don't know what you're currently doing, but whatever that you're doing, I do see a leadership position of some sort. Whether you're one of the higher ups or you are maybe the owner of what's happening here. Like maybe you've been very anxious lately. Maybe you've been very worried lately, but I see you embodying someone with very calm, and it's powerful, but in a very subtle way. Like it's not overbearing upon others. It's very powerful. People respect you, or people are going to respect you. But it's not in a sense where it's diminishing other people's light. You know what I mean? Like you being empowered will also empower everybody else, a part of this team or a part of this company, or a part of, or people who are actually fans or followers of what you do. This is incredible. Incredible. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but you've been on the right path, and you knew that. And it may have been some times in which you had to question that, but you're definitely going to be given the due respect and the applause and the recognition and the reputation that will solidify that, this is what I was supposed to be doing, and I knew that. This is confidence as well. And once again, it's the type of confidence that I don't need to brag. Like, that energy is incredible. And if you have not yet stepped into this energy, this is definitely who you are on a soul level. And it's only a matter of time before you, as a 3D individual, align to that. You're also intuitive. I'm getting a huge psychic energy with this group. And if it's not like psychic in the traditional sense, it's more so like, yo, I have great insight, I have great business insight, and I know what works and I know what doesn't, and I know what steps to take. You know, I feel like your third eye is open, and not only that, you're receiving downloads. Like, the universe is not going to let you fail at all when it comes to this. It's not happening. You are definitely destined to succeed in this. And not only destined to succeed, but succeed in a huge way that will impact. I mean, I don't have the world card here, but I feel like it could potentially impact the world. We have prosperity. The card says your actions have resulted in income and abundance. Yeah. This is something that you've already been working on, and it's something that you maybe have yet to see the full potential of, but that's coming. Money is not going to be an object for you. It's not going to be a problem for you in this life. Not after this. Absolutely not. Yeah. A change is coming, baby. The card said the changes that you are going through are positive. Absolutely. I almost feel like for a lot of you guys, this is something that you are single-handedly doing, or you don't even need people to really accomplish this. But I almost feel like some of you guys will be, I almost feel like this is a huge dream that's been a long time coming, and you've already known that this is going to be taking some time to achieve. But I almost feel like there's going to be people who are coming that the universe is going to put in your life to kind of spearhead this, or kind of really, put more speed to you accomplishing this. I see a King of Pentacles individual coming through, who definitely knows, who has a Midas touch and knows what's going to make money. So that could definitely be a person who resembles that coming through to help you. But overall, the change card is, it's really going to be new year, new me for you. Like, everyone's going to see that. I see people questioning, like, yo, how did you even do this? Because just yesterday you were here, but now you're here. But you always knew that. You always knew that was going to be that. You knew that was going to happen. You may have your time where you doubt, which is normal. You're human, after all. But there was always, you never gave up. We have all tied up in reverse, which in reverse I love. Because this tells me that after a period of maybe nothing happening, or feeling like, yo, I'm stuck, I can't move, I'm at this same status for a very long time, the universe is like, it's ready. We're ready. It's time. It's time to press play, because you've been on pause. Yeah. They keep telling me though, they keep showing me like tears. I see you being exhausted. I see, frustration. Like, that was all a part of the journey, but this is where it's about to become all worth it. This lovely card here. Spirit. This spirit. Unseen forces watch over you. I'm trying not to get overly emotional. they're proud of you. And all they've ever wanted, and by they, I mean your spirit team, all they ever wanted was for you to be happy, for you to be successful, for you to really achieve the life that you've wanted. And your perseverance, your tenacity, they couldn't be more proud. And they're now happy to really show you what's been working, or what they've been working on behind the scenes. They're excited. I almost feel like you guys are going to be overwhelmed with joy and overwhelmed with emotions when this actually come to fruition, because I'm feeling that now. I almost feel like I'm about to cry. So, yeah. They're not going to allow you to fail. This is already ordained for you, and it seems as though now it's finally coming to fruition in the 3D. Okay. The next card and the last card that we have is we have Rat. Okay, baby, let's talk about this. Someone working against you behind your back. And y'all thinking like, damn, like it was all good now, but this is important too. This is important. I kind of feel like this is something that you've already been dealing with. This is not something I don't feel like this is something that's coming towards you. This is something that you are either already dealt with or are dealing with now, and you already know. You see them. This is definitely someone who's they either have something. I almost feel like they're supporting you, but it's under the guise of support. But it's like, I'm only going to support you really just as long as you are below me. You know what I mean? But I see you rising above them. They're also showing me the 7 of Wands, which it shows how there's going to be naysayers. There's going to be people who you may refer to as haters, but it's you who sits over them. So this is someone who comes across like a friend, or who comes across as a mentor-ish, or just someone who at least has the status above you, and they're kind of afraid that you're going to surpass them, and you are. But you already know, because your third eye is open. You have intuitive abilities, so you already know who this person is, and I think you know not to bring them along the journey. I think you know that. So this is just Spirit confirming what you've already thought about them, and how that even this person, I don't care if this is family, I don't care if this is your significant other, I don't care if this is, your boss, even this person can stop you. The universe will not have it. So, pile number 3, I have to tell you, this is probably one of my best readings of all time. I'm like overwhelmed with emotion, which is why I'm going to cut your reading now, because we're done. But I would love to stay in this energy, but I just know I'm going to make a fool of myself with the tears and everything if the camera is still on. But this is just a fraction of how you're going to feel, and you deserved it. You deserve it. Congratulations. Your new year is really about to start off with a bang. So, with that being said, if you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, Happy New Year's, of course. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. What is up, pile number 4? This is for those who picked the black tourmaline stone. We're about to find out what's happening in career within the next 3 months. The cards that they gave us are the Knight of Wands. Lovely. Lovely. The Fool card. Lovely. Lovely. The Three of Swords, but in reverse. Lovely. Lovely. We also have the Nine of Cups. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We have motivation. We have If You Wish Upon a Star. Feeling very Disney. It's giving Disney. We also have Healer of the Ages in reverse. We have the Knight. And this card that we'll get into later. It's very much giving Disney. And the reason why they're saying that is because what's happening is going to be very miraculous. This is really like night and day type of situation, 180 type of situation, in the sense that maybe while you watch this video, you are at your lowest point. You don't think anything's going to happen. You don't believe what I'm about to tell you. And that's fine. However, they want to address that, and there is going to be something coming that you are going to deem as, yo, this is a miracle. This is like the universe did not forget about me. Definitely a new opportunity, a new job, a new endeavor is coming your way. I actually see for a lot of you guys who are in here, it's the traditional sense, like a new place of employment that's happening. I see them coming towards you, which means this is a yes. We want to hire you. Yes, we will promote you. Yes, it's a yes to your concerns, to your question. Yeah, they definitely want to acknowledge though, this past hasn't been easy. This past has not been easy for you. And the great thing about that though, is that you've acquired so much strength and determination. But there were moments in which you definitely were in the darkness and you kind of just stayed in there for a long time. This thing that's coming in is going to ensure that you never fall that deep into the abyss. And when I mean the abyss, I mean low vibrational, like, yo, I'm never going to amount to anything. I hate myself, I hate my life, I want it all to end, like that type of abyss. Trigger warning. But this is going to ensure that that never happens. Let's begin. Knight of Wands. I see reignited passion happening. Your light is about to shine brightly once again. And it's because somebody's offering you something. They want you. They want you. They want you. They want you bad. So I don't know what you're applying to. I don't know what it is that you're aiming for. And for those of you guys who are entrepreneurs, even though I feel like this is majority traditional employment, but if you guys are entrepreneurs who pick this pop, I definitely see like there's like someone who's coming in offering you like a contract or a position, maybe a manager or agent, something like that, who is definitely going to help you succeed. Like they're gonna have a business proposition and bada bing, bada damn boom. Now, for the most of you guys, I do feel like this is someone coming through saying that you've been hired, we accept your, hope you can accept our offer, something like that, like acceptance, things of that nature. That's what I'm referring to as well. Also, for those of you guys who are still in school, this is definitely a yes to your school of choice when it comes to you trying to go to university, things like that. This is a yes, 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 yes. New opportunity, new beginning. The Full card. I love this card. This is Aquarius energy. Yeah, it's unexpected. Unexpected what's happening. You don't not see it coming at all. It's going to be shocking in the best possible way. This is a huge dream of yours. I don't know if this is like a dream job to you or a dream place for you. And I think what you've been thriving off of is just that slim hope, that slither of hope. That's something that you've been pretty much holding on to, which is that flower in this person's hand. And it wasn't for nothing. So I do see you guys taking, I don't even see like it's a chance. And I feel like this whole journey of yours has been pretty much a chance. Because a lot of you guys have been questioning whether or not you did the right thing, and you did. And now we're about to show you what you did. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, for me, it's like, this is not even, I feel like this is a very spiritual group. I think you guys understand how the universe works and things like that. However, it's like, there's moments and times where, if something doesn't happen or something doesn't go your way, you tend to think, the universe is betraying me, or the universe doesn't want me to succeed. The universe is doing this to me. And they understand why you feel that way. But that type of energy isn't necessarily the best to be in when it comes to trying to bring your dreams. And this is the type of energy that you are leaving from. And once again, like I said, it's going to feel miraculous, because you almost feel like you're at your lowest point, to the point where all you expect is this. You expect to get your dreams crushed, or you expect to have your hopes crushed. You expect to be sad. And this is so the opposite. That's what's coming. Yeah, whatever's coming, you're not going to feel like this anymore. Ironically, this career, this new job opportunity is going to be very healing for you. Like, it is. You being successful is very important to you, and that was always ordained to you. And even though it felt like it wasn't, which is normal to feel as a human, the spirit is like, they're like, yo, watch, because they're kind of excited to see what's going to come and how you're going to react, because it's going to be completely left field for you, because you are expecting the least when you're about to get the most. Number 9, dreams coming true. This is the 9 of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is also, I feel, a product of manifestation that's happening as well. You did this. And the thing is, I don't know if it was because of the timing that was the issue for you. I'm not sure if that was the issue. But that had nothing to do with you. Like, you gotta understand, I feel like whatever this is, it was huge, and I think there could be a lot of factors that play a part that has to all be in order for this to work and finally be aligned to you. You know what I mean? So it had nothing to do with you as to why it's taking so long. But one thing for sure is that once you made this wish, it was already granted right then and there. It was already accepted by the universe. Like, yes, this is what we're going to give to you since you want it. But what's happening within the next 3 months is some type of physical confirmation in the 3D world that your wish has been granted. Motivation, which is something that you guys probably have been lacking lately. But once again, this is what this wish is here to do. It's here to reignite you and pretty much set you ablaze so that you can finally, get to where you want to be. Whatever this career is, it may be one of the more unique. Like maybe this is something that you've never done before. Maybe this is something that you've never tried, or endeavor that you never tried. Or maybe it's so kind of out the box as far as, what you're used to. But it's going to be the best decision that you ever could make. Once again, Wish Upon a Star is it's here to really reiterate. This is a dream of yours. This is a manifestation of yours. And once you made that wish, that's when it was granted. It was granted immediately. Just because you don't see it does not mean it wasn't granted. It's Disney movies where they have, I'm thinking about Cinderella. That's what they're showing me. Like, here you have this girl who was treated horribly by her family, I guess, her step family. Was lived to be clean, to be a maid pretty much, to live in the basement while they get to be lavish and try to become a princess, I guess. But Cinderella, one thing about her, she was always content with how things were going. I think I'm not sure, I gotta rewatch the movie, but I feel like, my headcanon is that she always knew that she would, transcend this part of her life. It was just a matter of time. So in the meantime, she's gonna sing with the birds, play with the mice, and still love life. And this is kind of how they want you to be as well. Is that no matter where you are on your journey, you still love life. And then what happened in the end with Cinderella? She got married to a prince, blah, 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 blah. But the point is, her life made a 180. It was like a miraculous change. Like, this poor girl now, she's a princess, she's royalty. You know what I mean? And that's what I see for you. An example of that, or akin to that, to where somebody who is right here, maybe a lot of people don't think much of them. And I also say, like, you probably didn't think much of yourself. But that's all about to change. I feel like you have a huge wish and a huge career goal that you will eventually achieve, but within the next 3 months, this is going to be an introduction to a new job or a new endeavor that's really going to bring you to that point. You're going to finally be like, yo, okay, now I'm finally on my way. When you've always been on your way. This is just finally, you got something tangible, something that you can feel, something you can touch, something you can see. Healer of the Ages. One thing that they're really wanting to reiterate with you is that we can't have you go back into the abyss that long. I feel like a lot of you guys, it's very comfortable to just be and wallow in the darkness. But it's like, granted, you may have your dark times, but it's supposed to empower you. It's supposed to strengthen you. It's not supposed to keep you there. And so this is something that they want to remind you. Okay? But like I said, I feel like whatever this is, it's going to heal you as well. This, we have the Knight. Whatever this is, it's coming pretty fast. I get the sense that all the moving parts are already in place. It's coming fast. And it says triumph over adversity. Once again, there's something coming towards you, whether it's an employer, somebody with a business proposition. They're coming towards you with very passion. They believe in what you can do. They believe in your talent. They believe in whatever you're capable of. And I almost feel like they're fighting for you, because maybe other people may have doubted, like, no, we should not hire them. We should not hire this person. But this one person is like, no, trust me on this one. This person has it. And they're right. But once again, this is you overcoming the darkness, the abyss. And this is what this new opportunity or new job or endeavor is going to also help with. But it's coming in pretty quickly for you. The last card that we have. Wall. Misunderstanding. That's all that it was. Just misunderstanding. Because I do feel like, once again, this is the group in which the universe, why have you forsaken me? Like, I'm meant to just be, unsuccessful. I'm meant to be just make no type of impact. Like, I feel like these are the type of lies that you've been telling yourself. And the universe is like, wait now, we've already, accepted this. We already approve of this, but it's taking some time for it to finally come into the 3D. Yeah. They're definitely telling me that you guys are, but everything that you put in, the energy, the effort, the sweat, the tears, the blood, whatever the case may be, the universe is repaying you for all that. All the hardship that you go, the universe repaying you for all that. They're trying to correct the balance when it comes to your life, and it's finally happening for you in the 3D. But even if it doesn't happen tomorrow, let's just say tomorrow, just know that it's already in the works. It's already on its way to you. And you have to remain in that type of energy so that you can continue to be focused, continue to be determined, because it's really your sheer power, your sheer desire for this that it's really pushing you forward, and the universe is responding to that energy. So when you keep yourself in that, woe is me, you're not a victim. Despite what you went through, you're not a victim, is what they're saying. And we're going to prove that to you. So, pile number 4. This is one of my favorites. There's big things in store for you for this new year. So get ready. I know you don't believe me. I know you don't believe them. I know you don't believe us. But get ready. So Happy New Year. And if you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But other than that, I will catch you guys next time.